Hello. Today I wanted to review a feature of Novelist K through 8 with you. This is a appeal feature. It's a way of searching based on appeal. We know with Reader's Advisory we're not always just looking for the same author, that many times when students say I love this book, it's more about that experience with that book that is often based on the appeal factors, possibly how quickly it went through the story, the characters were wonderful, or there's just a lot of appeal factors, and Novelist provides the opportunity to search for those. That those appeal factors are what really made the book, and there's a listing here about talking about that, or the style or mood. Now what I found was there was so many factors that in order to keep track of them or to kind of have an idea of the terms that are possible, I just want to let you know you can go up to help here, and there'll be a listing on the left of appeals. It'll talk a little bit more about the appeal factors in Novelist, but the appeal terms right here is very helpful just to get a variety of things you can search for. So the basic terms are related to character, storyline, pace, tone, writing style, and illustration. Within that, they subdivide that, of course, because your character, maybe you really like ability diverse characters or authentic characters, and you can see it depends on the age here, because authentic looks like adults and teens, that listing would be separated, or category would be available. Courageous, religiously diverse, sarcastic, spunky. I mean, look at the twisted, unlikable. There's tons there. Of course, that's related to fictional books only. Here you see storylines as far as if it's a character-driven story, open-ended, plot-driven, sweeping world building. Pace, not quite as many categories, but probably because a lot of books are just medium, don't need to be categorized, but then there's those fast-paced books or intensive pace. Tone, lots of tone. Gossipy versus gross. Hopeful, irreverent. I love how many different tones they have available there. And then writing style, descriptive, dialect filled, easy to understand, lush, and illustrations as well. All right, so that just, you'll want to have access to that in the help function. So how would you search? Let's say we have some terms. Well, you go up to a keyword and put in AP, that's your designation for appeal factors. And let's start with just character driven. And it brings up books, looks like 1 to 17 that was used with that tone. Now the publication date kind of just shifts as what they have available. These sort of appeal factors started in like 2010. So it doesn't necessarily go back all the way, but the more modern, as they're able to categorize those, will be listed here. Of course, I could update this saying, well, I just want the 9 to 12 range, update the list. I'm going to get a different amount. Actually, it looks like I really limited that based on tiger's blood. As you can see, when you actually go in, all of those listings are still there. For example, another way to do this, so that's a way to search based on just the AP, but knowing it's there is real important. One book I recently read, just loved, and my 16-year-old daughter did as well, was Mockingbird. We have a friend with Asperger's, and this was really, really insightful. So in this situation, possibly you could select the book that a student said I'd absolutely love, talk with them further about that, seeing possibly they really like the ability diversity of the character, and that was really important to them, and that was their appeal for this particular book. I know it was for my daughter, who felt she started to understand a family friend a little better than she had in the past. So if I wanted to find another book with that particular character that is ability diverse, I can do an appeal search. Last time it came up with some ability diverse. Oh, yeah, it was because I had limited my age, and I did want teen as well. So ability diverse here. The Sound of Letting Go. So there I have. This also deals with autism, which is what my daughter was interested in. And then, of course, you always have your read-alikes as well that Novelist provides. So a lot of opportunities to search exactly for what our students will be looking for. So enjoy the searching. Thank you. Bye-bye.